Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So recently I picked up a new camera that I'm going to be using a lot on this scooter, and it's this awesome guy right here. This is the Insta360 ONE X2. It is a 360-degree camera, and I wanted to mount it to the handlebars of my scooter. So Insta360 does sell a motorcycle mounting kit so that you can basically do what I'm doing here, but I didn't want to wait for that shipping, and I also didn't want to spend what would have been around 60 bucks after shipping and then waiting when I can just get everything in a couple of days from Amazon, because I am impatient. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to go with the RAM mount system. So you can pick up all of these three pieces that I'm going to show you on Amazon, and it came out to be around the same price that the motorcycle mount would have been directly from Insta360, a little over 60 bucks. So let me show you how this whole thing is set up. Now, the most important part of this setup is going to be the part that actually attaches to the handlebar. So let me just unscrew this. You don't need any tools. It all comes with these little twisty bits here. So this piece right here is the most important one, and it's also the most expensive one. I think this one was around maybe $30-ish or something like that. And it's really cool because it can grip down on handlebars from like 16 millimeters on up. And all you have to do is just twist this knob up here to tighten it down. So I have that, and then I also have another part that comes with it. So let me just unscrew these parts here. So in addition to the clamp that goes onto the handlebars, I also needed to pick up this little accessory right here. So as you can see with this clamp, once you get it on the handlebars, it still has this ball here. And then you have to get this accessory to go down on top of this ball. And then by twisting this knob here, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Now, the last thing that I needed to get was something where I could basically just screw something into it, like a tripod mount. And that's where this little accessory came in. So with this set up this way, at this point, all I have to do is take this ball, stick it down in here. Let's loosen this up a bit. Then I can take this ball, stick it down in there, and then tighten it up. And then this is just a standard tripod screw. So whatever camera that you have, or in this case, the Insta360 ONE X2, and the selfie stick will be able to screw right into this part. So let me put it all back on the bike. And this is a really tight, a really secure fit. I don't have to worry about this thing going anywhere. And so at this point, I can just take my Insta360 here, and I can take the invisible selfie stick and put it on here, but I left that upstairs. But if you don't have an invisible selfie stick, you can just use this like a regular tripod, and then you can just tighten it down just like that. And if the angle of the camera is not where you want it to be, like maybe it's a little bit too far off to the side or something like that, all you have to do is just loosen up the second mount here, just give it a little bit of a twist, straighten it up, and then lock it right back down, and then boom, you're good to go. And whatever you have that has a standard tripod mount will be able to go right there as well. So now I'm just going to take this off. That's one use that you have for this. And the other great thing is, because you have this clamp, it can go in multiple places. So it doesn't have to go on the handlebars, and go wherever you want it to go, that, you know, just has a place for it to grip onto. Another cool thing that I could do here, quad lock. This is a quad lock tripod mount that I have here. I already have the regular quad lock mount for my phone on my handlebars, but another thing that I could do is just kind of turn this like this so that it's facing us. And then I can take my phone, let's just say I didn't have the regular quad lock. I can just take my phone that has the quad lock mount already on it, and then boom, I can attach it just like that. And with this particular phone, I mean, I don't know if I would ever do this, but this is the Galaxy Z Fold. So can you imagine just kind of going down the street with your GPS with this big thing right here? You're just kind of looking up at it. And, I think that it's kind of neat because, at least from a GPS perspective, if you were riding around and you had a phone that was kind of sitting up this high, or you can decide to just leave it in landscape mode. And with this huge phone, this is what it would look like in landscape mode. And it's kind of cool because you don't have to look down to see the GPS. You can pretty much keep your eyes up and on the road. And I feel like that it's kind of safer to do it that way. But it's just one of those things where it gives you more versatility when it comes to what you can mount. So if you're curious about how steady this is or how footage is going to look, here's a clip that I did the other day. I had the Insta360 ONE X2 attached to the invisible selfie stick, unextended, and I was just driving around town, and this footage looks good to me. It's not like super shaky. It was very stable. It didn't shift in its position. This RAM mount did a great job of staying secure and staying exactly where I wanted it to go. So I'm really just kind of looking forward to thinking, what else can I mount on the front of this? Because this little tripod mount here, that is a huge, huge deal. So yeah, just gives you a little bit more versatility. So if you're looking for a way to mount something onto your handlebars and you want a very nice, sturdy, reliable system, perhaps you don't trust all of the no-name brands that you see on Amazon, you want to spend a little bit more just so you can have that little extra security, consider these different RAM mount attachments. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy. I'll talk to you later.